G'day YouTube, it's me again. While I'm reviewing frames, I thought I'd review this other one, which I bought. This is the Rollerblade Fly PRO 12.8 inch 3x125 marathon frame. And I think I'm pretty certain it is 7000 series aluminium because it's super stiff. I couldn't actually get that confirmed anywhere. I asked one of the distributors of Rollerblade products to inquire and find out if that was the case. I couldn't get an answer. But I had the 12.6 inch Rollerblade Marathon frame, which you've probably seen it. It's been around for years. There's lots of them around. It's the same pattern. It was black and white with the Rollerblade writing. Yeah, I had 2 or 3 pairs of those things. They were great. They were stiff, but they had flex in the front and back. They had the beauty of being 195 and 165 mount. I used them on a lot of my skates. They were my go-to for speed skating and marathon stuff. I had a couple of different sets. I had them on my speed skates and my marathon boots. Then I noticed that at the end of their lifetime, they had this other one come out called the Fly Pro, and I think it was originally in a gunmetal grey or a silvery colour, kind of like that. So when I wanted to look into it, I tried to find a pair of those frames, and initially I couldn't, but I found it in this cool Rollerblade factory team race colours, which is awesome because I've actually got a black and yellow Rollerblade skin suit as well. So I just really wanted it. So I bought it, and straight away I noticed how much different it is, how much more different it was to the 12.6 inch marathon frame. It's definitely harder, stiffer. It's got to be made of 7000 series aluminium. The design looks identical, so they haven't changed it. They've just made it a tiny little bit longer, so 12.8 inch instead of 12.6 inch, which I think is just really nice. I notice it now going back to 12.6. It feels a bit twitchier than this, and I guess the decision might have been because you got a lot of speed skaters that were on 13.1 inch 4x110s, and then you got these 12.6 3x125s. Everything seems to be 12.8 inch now in the 125 frames. The new Rollerblade frame that replaced this is 12.8. I think some of the Paris power slide core frames are now 12.8 as well. But yeah, so after I bought this, I bought two more of them, but in gunmetal grey to go on 2 different skates. Being able to mount it on 165 and 195 has been a lifesaver for me because I could put it on a whole bunch of street boots and then still have long frames for marathon skating on street boots, which is the case with my Flying Eagle Drifts because they are a 165 mount because they're not designed for marathons or speed skating. They're designed for slalom, but I use them for marathon because of the carbon fibre. They're so stiff and fast and responsive. You can still get the Fly Pro in gunmetal grey in some places around Europe. I bought 2 of them out of the Netherlands, sent to Australia. So if you can find one of these, get your hands on it, because the frame that replaced this was the I've forgotten the name of it, but if you go to inlinewarehouse.com, you look at whatever is on the Rollerblade Rev Boa, their latest marathon skate, the frame that comes on that is now the 12.8 inch 7000 series aluminium Rollerblade 3x125mm frame that replaced this. It is just as stiff. It's probably lighter than this, but it looks kind of modern and not that dissimilar to a lot of other frames you can get on AliExpress out of China. So it doesn't look as traditional as this. That's why I kind of held on to this even if I don't ever end up mounting it because I've got the 2 gunmetal grey versions on my other skates. I'll probably still keep this as a little, ornament just because it's unique. It's the old style, but new tech in the race theme colors. So it's just a nice little souvenir, and I have it on different skates. Occasionally I'll put it back on a skate and use it just for fun, and then I'll clean it up again, take it off and put it away. But yeah, Rollerblade Fly Pro 3x125 frame, 12.8 inch, 7000 series aluminium. Very stiff, very fun, very cool. If you can get one, grab one. Thanks.